Planting fruit tree or tree in a very cheap and easy way. The first thing we need to get the seedling of the plant that we want to plant. Then we dig a hole. The hole don't need to be very big and deep. Some people make it very deep and big and they add compost in there. But we just dig it enough to cover the root of the tree. That's enough. So this is the level that we want. This is the depth that we want. If we plant trees, wild trees, local trees, we don't need to add anything in there because they're strong. But when we plant fruit trees, they were developed so much, so they are not strong as normal plant. They need more food. They not strong. So to add some food, it helps them to root faster. They will be strong and grow faster. This is the seedling of pomelo. We got the seedling from friends. They do grafting. And then the way we do, we just turn upside down and pull the back off because we're going to use that back again. We don't throw that back away. We'll keep this. And then we just put it in the hole like this. Be careful, don't make the lump of the root break apart. Make it in shape as good as we can and put it gently in the hole and cover with soil. That is done with planting. This is our rambutan. We're going to plant many kinds of fruit together. I alternate pomelo and rambutan together. We try to have many different things grow close together. So it will take care of each other. Rambutan is easy, the same way. Put in the hole and cover very well. That's done. If we have a lot of compost, we can add more compost on top of it too. Compost you can add as much as you can, but chicken dung you cannot add too much because it's too strong. After we plant them, even there are many tall grass around, we don't need to cut them. Just push all the grass down and cover with straw. Do mulching is the solution for farming. So we just cover them like this, as thick as you can. That will help to control the grass to not grow so fast. And whatever we cover them, they cannot get the sunlight. Then they will die and decompose, become the good food for our plant later. With this technique, we work less. We just prepare more straw or any leaves, anything that you can find in your area. Just cover them as much as you can. With this technique, we don't need to do weeding, and it will help to keep the moisture in the soil longer. If we have more plants that we want to save them, this is asparagus. They grow in the grass. So we want to save asparagus, just keep them awake, push them up, and cover around with straw. So all the grass will die. Asparagus will have more sunlight, and then they can have more moisture, more food. They will grow fast after that. This is good tomato. They volunteer to be my food. I did not grow them. So I just want to save them to keep their good intention to be my food. What I have to do is just cover the grass around them and let them grow. Not very long, they will be very healthy and happy for me. This tall roselle, there are a lot of fruit there, but we have so many roselle to make jam, make wine already, so we don't need them. And if the roselle cheap price, we don't sell them because all the nutrients in the roselle, if we sell very cheap, that means we sell our nutrient very cheap. So we need to wait until it's expensive we can sell. But we don't want to keep them in the form of roselle. We want to keep them in the form of nutrition in the soil. So when we cover them with straw, they will decompose and turn back to good soil, good nutrient for the next plant. It will be rambutan in the future. All kind of grass, tall grass is good. The taller, better. If we have a lot of grass, a lot of weed, that is good. We just cover all of them. Don't waste our time to cut them. Don't waste our time to turn them into compost in the compost pile. Just let them decompose there. This is the easy technique. When we cover with straw one time, it helps to control the grass more than 3 months. If we put it very thick, it can last longer than 4 months. So, in 1 year, we maybe have to do mulching like this 2 to 3 times a year. That will help us to decrease a lot of work, decrease a lot of expense. Because many people use weed whacker to cut the grass. They need to cut every 2 months in rainy season. And if we do mulching like this, it will be 2 to 3 times a year. It's a lot easier and cheaper. If we put it thick, this will turn to good compost for our plants that make our plant grow very well. You can see this banana, this plant, they look very healthy, even they last only 3 months. But we just plant them 3 months, but they look so healthy, so good now. So this is quite easy technique that I love to do it. This area, I just put mulching only second time. Everything look healthy. You can see that coconut is growing, banana, sweet basil, eggplant, and chilies under that, and many kind of vegetable growing together under each other. So it look good. After we cover with straw and water them, 10 days later, the new shoot of asparagus come up like this. They look healthy, they look better than before. For lazy people like me, this is my most favorite technique that I love to do because I work early, evening and morning.